Hiya and welcome to another Manic Monday video. And the weather is absolutely shocking. The forecast, I don't know when I'm going to get out on the boat. I've been wanting to do this for a while. So what I'm going to do a video on how I pre-prepare baits ready for my winter season really. What I've got is I've got a variation of baits here. I've got some frozen black lug, I've got some squid, and I've got some mackerel and a few blueies. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you how I make these baits up, and what I do is I already make them directly onto a trace, put them into a bag, and then I vacuum seal them in my sealer, and then I freeze them. And so when I go out on the boat, what I do is I just open the bag and clip the trace already baited straight onto it. So I'll show you. So what I'm going to do, I forgot my filleting knife, so I've got my kitchen knife. I've got like a baiting spoon that I use, but to be honest with you, you can make these. I was explaining to someone the other day, you can make these out of a 2-inch plastic drain pipe and just cut it down to that sort of shape, and it's exactly the same really. It's just that I've got this one to hand. What I'm going to be using today is I've got Cox and Rule 6.0 meat hook, and I've got a Cox and Roll 8.0. I'm going to do a pennel rig, and so the traces I'm going to make are for rays and for cod. So I'm going to be using, this is 54 kilo, 118 pound. Normally I use about 100 pound. So it's good for the spur dogs and whatever. It's quite strong. It's only cheap line. Just cost me £7.50 for 50 meters of this. So I'll show you how I prepare this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a pennel rig up. So I'll have 6.0 on the top and to hold it, and an 8.0 on the bottom. So basically I'm just going to thread that through like that and just leave that one as it is, and then with my 8.0 Cox and Roll, I'm just literally going to go through that and do my 6 times round, and then through the loop, and then I'll just wet that and pull this one up. So what I'll do is I'll just keep the tension on that so I can pull it, and that's the hook there. So I'll just cut that tag end off, and what I generally do, I do them about 4 foot, so about an arm's length apart. So I'll cut that, and then what I've got is I think these are 2.0, quite a strong barrel swivel. I get them on eBay. Do exactly the same knot, 5 times round, and through that loop again. Wet that and just trim that tag end up. So that's the rig there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, really, to use a pennel rig, I only really use them just to hold the bait in place, but I'll show you anyway what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make a cocktail up. So I've got these whole squid. I'm going to get some black lug out. Let's get some of these out. And I'm going to get some mackerel. And what I'll do, I'll show you how I do a fillet of mackerel. So basically I go in under this fin here, up by the head, cut down till I feel the bone, hold it, and then I go along. This isn't really the best knife to do in it, but there you go. So there's a nice fillet there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some quite big baits up. So these are either for raised, spur dog or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay the fillet in with the tail side down, the thin end here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay my hook on this particular one. It's got a end so I can hold the hook. So I'm going to run the line along that spoon, if you can see it. And then I'm going to start to build my baits up here. So I'm going to put a few lugworm in there, 3 or 4 lugworm, and then I'm going to put the squid, and I'm going to put the squid head down low like that. And then I get my baiting elastic. So like this, and then I start to work that baiting elastic round. So you can see I don't do it super tight to start with, just so it doesn't wrap around that spoon. So I'll work that all the way down. Like that. And there's the bait there. And then literally, I just push that off. Hopefully it should come off nicely. There you go. And then what I do is I just pull that hook back like that. And then what I do with this pennel, I wrap this round this hook about 3 times and then go in the tail of that fillet. So that's the bait there, like that, if you can see that. That's a beautiful ray, cod or spur dog bait. Right, so I think that's fine as it is. So what I'll do now, let's just wipe my hands. Now I've got these bags, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the whole bait in there. Try and keep it as upright as I can, it doesn't really matter. And curl this up and put that inside. And there you go. There's that bait there. It's all ready to go. So all I do when I'm at sea, I just literally cut the top of the bag off, connect it to my snap swivel, and I'm away. I'm good to go. Lovely ray bait. Well, I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm sorry I ain't been out to see weather holds all the cards, but I wanted to do a video on this. This is how I do my winter baits. A lot of the stuff you see I don't always show, you know, but these are the baits already prepared. So when I get on the boat, I've already got my boom and my snap swivel. So all I do is I cut the bag open, clip it on, and I'm ready to go. And if I don't use these, I can put them back and refreeze them. Thanks for watching Manic Mondays. If you haven't done already, please like, leave a comment, and please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Thank you so much for watching.